Hi guys, so today I'm doing a review on 3 of the Neutrogena Shine Control products, and I'm not doing a tutorial on this because I already have my makeup on and I don't really want to take it off and then reapply it. I don't know. I'm lazy, so I don't feel like doing it, but I'm going to do these one at a time. This is the primer. It's alright. Like, it has a grainy texture. I don't know. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Like, it's just, oops. Fail. It's just like, it looks like sunscreen, but it feels like rice and grainy and like, I don't know, I think it's an okay primer, I guess. I still like the Professional by Benefit? Yeah. I like the Professional, this as a primer, I don't know. The foundation, I have Nude 40. This is what the foundation looks like. I don't like this foundation at all. And it's not the texture or anything, like, because it does have a grainy texture to it, which I'm fine with that. But, it's, for one thing, it doesn't have a pump. And I really don't like that because you have no control over how much comes out. But this stuff is thick. Like, you have to pound it on your hand to get it out. And my hand hurts afterwards. And, like, it's about, like, medium coverage. I like more full coverage. And it separates on my nose really bad, and it really defines any fine, like, lines or holes in my face. Like, the primer doesn't really do its job of filling in the holes, and then you put the foundation on and it just really makes them obvious. And I have to use a couple coats to get it how I like it. And like I said, you just have to sit there and like pound the back of your hand because the product literally will not come out of the bottle. And the powder, this is the translucent powder. It looks like this. The powder, it's harder to like review powders and stuff. I don't know. I've been using this on a regular basis, but only because I don't have really any other powders. I need to get some that I like a little better. It's alright. I mean, it sets my foundation, so I guess it's okay. But if you do have oily skin, I have found a product that works. Like, it's by Mark. It's, what's it called? It's one of their oil control lotions. I forget what it's called. I'll have to look it up and post it below, but it's a lotion and you put it on before your primer and foundation, and oh my gosh. Like, I got a sample of it and I was really skeptical about it. And so I decided to try it, and then I went and played pool after I put my foundation on, and so like I was really angry because if I don't do well, I get all frustrated and I start sweating really bad. So I was sweating when I was playing pool really bad, and then I went home. So I had worn my foundations for quite a few hours, and then I went home and it was perfect. Like I had just put it on, and I applied it one day before an 8-hour shift at work, and my foundation was almost perfect when I got off my shift. So that is the one thing I have found that absolutely works, and it looks really good. It's by Mark, but I can't remember the name, so I'll look it up and put the name down below. So if you have oily skin, I would totally recommend that. Another thing, I'll just show you what I use. I'll just tell you how I apply my foundation because I don't want to do a tutorial right now, but if people request it, I will absolutely do it. It's just I don't want to take my makeup off. So if you want to see an updated foundation routine, because I did change it, as well as my skincare routine, then comment down below and let me know. So the new brush I use is by Real Techniques. It's the Expert Face Brush, and I really like this brush because I just like the way it's built. I like how dense and compact it is, and I like the shape and the bristles, and like it's just really good for buffing. So I usually will tap it. I just recently started mixing my primer and foundation together. So I'll have them on the back of my hand and then I'll swirl it, tap it onto the skin, and just buff it in circular motions until it's really well blended. And usually, like the foundation, this matches me perfectly, but the foundation that I've been using, because I don't like this one, is actually slightly darker than my skin tone. So if it is slightly darker, you just buff it in and then make sure you go right by the ear, blend it on the ear, which I do with my normal foundation. Blend it down the jawline, and then if it's darker, blend it all. You have to blend it. You have to apply foundation on your neck if it's too dark. So if you're, which the one I have been using is. So I'll buff it into the skin, go up here and down, and then apply it all over my neck. And then I'll take it up and I'll blend it into the hairline and the rest of the face. And occasionally, but not all the time, I'll blend it onto my eyes, but I usually just apply a primer there because foundation and concealer does not work as a primer for me because I have oily eyelids. So if you have oily eyelids, I would recommend either Urban Decay Primer Potion, or you could even use the e.l.f. liquid primer. I think it's just the regular one in the liquid, like, little tube. I'll have to get it later. That works really well for people with oily eyelids too. My mom, that's all she'll use, and it's only $1, so that's a cheaper alternative that you could use. What else? Always make sure you wash your face before you put your foundation on. Use a primer. Don't forget to moisturize even if you have oily skin, because it's still really important that you moisturize. And yeah, that's it. So the Neutrogena Shine Control makeup, not that great. I honestly don't waste your time investing in it. It's not a great foundation. Like, really, like, skincare is really important. Like, if you're really, at least for your foundation and some skincare, like my skincare products are expensive, but I get them on Amazon, so I get them, like, most of them are $70 a bottle, but I get them on Amazon for like $12. So I think skincare is something you really need to invest your money on, because your skin is with you your whole life, and so you need to take care of it. So, I mean, you can get really good products for a great price, so, but things like skincare and foundation, if necessary, you really need to invest in something good. Like I said, my products are expensive, and I get them on Amazon for a lot cheaper. And foundation-wise, I kind of like more high-end, especially because, like, on my nose, like, it separates really bad. And so, like, I need to invest in something a little more high-end to make it last all day. Otherwise, it'll just, like, on my nose, like, you can see every little pore, and it, like, right on the center, it, like, separates, and there's, like, a giant hole in my nose. So, I think that's really important, especially for skincare. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to try to do more videos if I can. I also would really like to hear requests on videos and maybe tutorials that I could do or something, because, I don't know, I really like to hear what other people, I want to know what other people want to see. So just leave some comments, subscribe to the top, please, and yeah, I will see you later. Bye.